Alright, what is up YouTube? Here is another video about a n8n workflow that I just built for YouTube video title, description, and thumbnail automatic, right? So this is kind of solving one pain point as I'm trying to be updating my YouTube channel more frequently and having that it's always a pain to write titles, description, generating thumbnail as people started it, and this is a workflow that actually works for me. So this video that you're watching is about this exact flow to generate the title, description, and the thumbnail, right? So without further ado, let's jump straight in. So here's the workflow. As you can see, it starts from, so basically I've already activated and what I'm going to do is chat as an external window, so that every time I need to kind of generate every time that I have created a video. Let me show you what I mean. So here is I am in my studio, and what usually happens is you are always on the screen when you're uploading your right. And then the thing is, every time you're uploading the video, it'll generate a video link for you right away, but you have not putting the description or thumbnails and title and all that stuff, right? So this is just a 2 second video that I recorded, the demonstration of this video, but you get what I mean. Once you have, all you need is that video, right? And you can keep click on copy. So for me to do a demonstration of this workflow, I'm actually going to use a YouTube video from Marcus Brownlee, which is a very famous tech YouTuber, to put in the chat. And all you need to do is, once you have the actual video uploaded, you copy this link and put it in chat right here. And then if I go back to the n8n workflows, you are going to see it working, right? So this is the workflow that is running, and then I'll show you what the output looks like, and we'll fast forward. Here we are. It says succeeded, is job done. So let's check out what we. I do have a Google spreadsheet that this output is right here. So here's the link that I just. Here is the title of this YouTube video called iPhone 17 Pro: The Ultimate Paradox In-Depth Review. And you can see that is the actual title. And then here is the kind of description that I wanted, right? So brief description of the video, a timestamp always work perfect when you have this timestamp inserted into the video, so that you get that, kind of divided chunks for YouTube video for viewers to view. Tools used in the video, who is this for, download blueprint, because again, I'm formatted this description to be more suited for my video. So obviously for iPhone doesn't have a template to download, and also my portfolio and our website to chat to book for a session with us. Having said that, we have recently partnered with OpenAI to be one of the 5 service partners here in the United States, and we offer AI consulting services for small, medium-sized companies as well as startups. So if you ever have a need on that, feel free to click on this link, which you'll see you too, to talk to us. But that being said, the other thing that actually came out is a thumbnail right here, which is actually sent to my Slack channel. And yeah, so this is actually a cartoon style kind of thumbnail that has that kind of catchy title, and a little facial expression, and it's ready to go for a thumbnail. So how did I build this? Coming back to n8n editor, this all started from a chat trigger, as you can see. And the first step here is to get roles feed. So in this case, this is linked to my this one right here. And I have put in some previous video links and title and description, so that I set that as an example for AI to follow when it comes to generating the video description for me, right? So that I don't have to do that manually every time. So so this is outputting into a this execution, so that you can see the output easier here. This is actually generating a JSON output, right, with all the rows and 5 rows here. And the aggregate is to aggregate all the JSON document into the into one data point, and then I'm feeding that into an analyze video node in n8n with Gemini. Because the reason why I'm using that, again, guys, this is probably, again, once you download the blueprint, you'll be able to see this, but this is a prompt that I wrote specifically, again, specifically designed for my use case. But so basically, the reason why I need this node to be here, not any other AI node, is that one is Gemini is able to digest video, right? So it's Gemini is the only, probably not the only one, but one of the few ones that's reliable from a big LLM supplier that is able to digest a YouTube video once you're given it, right? So the URL is actually taken from the chat message, and then I'm also at the end of the prompt, I'm given a JSON data that's aggregated from the table, so that once you start to generate the video outputs and titles, it'll always grab the latest that's generated because you're updating to the Google, right? And then what you do next is to parse the JSON so that it separates, because the output of the analyze video node is the title of the title of the video, and right, we separate that into two JSON file, and I use a little JavaScript to write to divide that. And then next is to download a file, and this is a file, a rag thumbnail that I kind of have, which again I am still kind of debating whether or not I should just to write a analyze image function, because this analyze image node from OpenAI is really kind of diagnosing the artistic style, color palette, composition, typography of the thumbnail that I'm feeding it into. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I want to make sure that I'm the thumbnail that I'm generating for all my videos, right? Because one key to YouTube is obviously if you see all those YouTubers with a big number of subscribers, they have very consistent color palette and styles of all their thumbnails, right? So I want to keep that consistent. But the initial idea that I had is to have a couple of images and to analyze them all together. But obviously, the download the analyze image I also might just replace this two node into you know a fixed style description prompt so that I can feed it to the generate image so that I can save data being transferred to this to node. But then you have the generate image node where this is based out of the description title of the video that's generated by the Gemini node, and then also following with the style of kind of analyze image, right? So that it knows based on the content of video, what kind of and also style the image, the thumbnail that's to generate, it'll generate that thumbnail for you, right? And once that's done, you would be able to have a kind of append an update row in Sheet so that it goes back to this right here, and then it'll append the row, or if you were chat a old URL, but then it'll just start to replace those rows. And lastly, it is also uploading the file into Slack, right, which is in the channel that I created right here. And then with both, which is a combined file, and then respond to that, right? So this is very simple, I think, but it's very, very useful so far. I think I'll continue to use this actually right after where I record this video. I'll start to test it out and use that exact title and description and thumbnail for this video. So I guess I would continue to create workflows like this that would be able to do myself. And I think the reason for many of us, even developers out there, to build a workflow is to, at the end of the day, benefit people like you and me, right? And many times I have this fear of, oh, am I technical enough to be able to understand certain things? Should I be talking about, a lane change code node, or something that's just a little bit technical, so that you can be different. You seem more technical than those people, right? But I think at the end of the day is as long as a workflow actually solves the problem for you, that is probably a better product rather than building up the tax end product. So hopefully this video makes sense. And I encourage everyone, if you download the blueprint, and if you're a YouTuber, and if you are, matter of fact, you don't need to stick this with YouTube. Video description, title generation, thumbnail. This can also serve it for shorts, right? For TikTok, for many other social media content. But yeah, hopefully this makes sense, and see you guys in the next one.